Happy New Year! I'm Erica from Darker Past Publishing, and I thought I would give you guys a quick update about where we've been and what we've been doing. So it has been a very busy holiday season for us, just like I'm sure it was for a lot of you. And we saw family, we reorganized some things in our home, we completely redid our basement and this shelf behind me because we got into a new hobby, which I'll talk about in a minute. But we also have a few exciting things coming up from a book perspective. We are going to be launching our Curse of Carter's Grove series. That is going to be coming out either at the end of January or at the beginning of February. It's available on Amazon right now in paperback form, but we will be launching the Kindle version at that time. And we are so excited to take you guys on a journey into the Malevolence world, into Carter's Grove, which is going to be giving us a small town horror murder mystery experience. So that's the big thing we've got on the pipeline. Rob is also doing a lot of writing and a lot of different ideas he's got in the works. We're also going to this year be re-editing and re-releasing some older work that is amazing. It just needs a little bit of a facelift. But other things have been going on. We watched some horror movies this Christmas season, and I loved them. The first one we saw was There's Something in the Barn, which is a story that takes place, I think, in Norway. And it is about a family who inherits this house with a big beautiful barn, and in it there is basically a gnome. And as long as gnomes are like fairy people basically, and if you like feed them and do nice things for them and keep quiet and obey their rules, then they will help you with your farm and take care of you. Well, they make some mistakes and the gnome goes a little crazy. So it's a really fun movie, and it's called There's Something in the Barn. We also watched Krampus, which I had never seen and which I did enjoy. It's got a really damn dark ending, y'all. Like, the ending goes real dark. I'm not sure if everybody deserved what they got, but it was a fun movie to watch. And then we also saw Violent Night with David Harbour playing a Santa. And his Santa is kind of BA. He's real cool. And it's a home invasion gone wrong, and Santa saves the day. Think Die Hard, kind of, but really gory. Really, really, really gross and gory. We also have been watching the Jack Reacher Show Season 2. To be very honest with you guys, I enjoyed Season 1 a lot more. I'm not sure what it is about Season 2. I think part of it is they're doing all these, like, you don't mess with the special investigators. Like, there's all these, like, taglines, and it's kind of giving me, like, family, like, Fast and Furious vibes, because they, like, just keep saying it over and over, and I'm like, So that's kind of leaving me cold. I sort of wish it was more Neely, that character. If you've ever seen Reacher, the show, there's this really cool chick that he hangs out with occasionally that is a detective. She's amazing. She's a person he worked with in the past in the military. And I kind of just want, like, Neely to get a spinoff show. She's so much cooler than Reacher. Reacher's a little much for me. But we are enjoying it, and the actor who portrays him does a fantastic job. What else? I finished a whole Christmas quilt. So I quilt, and I started another one. I'm learning to quilt. So I quilt is probably a heavy statement. But I started this. It's like a little heart. And I'm planning on making everything sort of black and purple and kind of neon green colors like that. So it's going to be like my big goth heart quilt. We'll see how far that goes. And then Rob went down the rabbit hole of Warhammer, and we all kind of went down that rabbit hole, but I will show you guys a little closer up some of the things we've been doing. So here we go. Warhammer. So he has been putting together the models, and he's got quite a few here. Put some light on for you guys, if you can see a little better. And then we also have like Necromunda and the Ash Waste, but he has decided that he wants to play Sisters of Battle. So he almost has a 2,000 part army. So the way Warhammer 40,000 works is it's a war game with miniatures, and your armies are worth specific point levels. So you can decide to play up to 1,000 points, up to 2,000 points, and then I think there's even like a 3,000 point army in the standard rules. And then we went down rabbit holes and found people on YouTube who played like 100,000 points and crazy stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting, but each of the little characters has their own like point value. I'll show you some of the characters that are favorites in here. So he is doing the Sisters of Battle. There we go. See, it's these little miniatures, and then eventually you paint them, and then you use them to represent your movements on the board. Show you. Yeah. So they are pretty stinking cool. And we also have some other games and stuff that are Warhammer. But yeah, we went down that rabbit hole, and we will definitely let you guys know how it goes, how we get on with it. We're trying to learn the rules, but first we have to finish making all the stuff. If you play Warhammer, what faction do you play? Because Rob is really into the Sisters of Battle, but we've kind of find out that they are a little harder to win with. So what do you play if you do? Thank you guys so much for being here, and we look forward to sharing a lot more with you in 2024. Bye.